Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we have a pick a card for you, and it's going to be, what does your person think you think of them? So kind of a mind fuck, because we're going to be talking about what they think you think, because you think what you think and they think what they think, and they're going to think about what you think and you think about what they think, and it's a whole ass thing, but we're going to get into it in this pick a card. We have 3 piles for you today. We have pile number 1. I think this is tanzanite. I have no freaking clue. This has been called my alien rock because it is unspecified. And we have clear quartz for you for group number 2. And we have raw blue agate for pile number 3. All right, so what you're gonna do is pause the video and figure out whichever pile or crystal you're drawn to the most. Go down below in the description box, find your timestamp, and I will see you all at your reading. Hello, lovely souls of pile number 1. If you chose this unspecified alien rock, this is for you. I actually, fun fact, had someone cuss me out because I didn't know the name of one of my crystals I was using. I mean, they were cussing me out for like a lot of reasons, but that was like one of the bullet points they listed, and I was just like, womp. Like, if I knew, I mean, I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better. But if I knew all of the freaking crystals and their names, I would be a geologist, not a tarot card reader. I'm just saying. But we're gonna get into it, you guys. We're gonna be talking about what your person thinks you think of them. And you will have the option to extend. The extension is going to be an 18 plus. So what they think you think of them sexually. And this is funny because, you know, depending on who you are and what the situation is, at least in my personal life and what I'm attracted to, men tend to be useless and very clueless. So this will be interesting for some of you to see whether this person is spot on or if they just like don't have a goddamn clue. So I thought this would be a really fun video to try. So as per usual, I have pre-shuffled your oracle, and I am realizing I don't even have tarot out for you. Okay, hold on. What tarot deck should we use? So many choices, so little time. You know, I'm gonna use my everyday witch oracle because it is the Lionsgate portal, and I'm feeling very witchy right now. And we got the Moonology right here, so we're gonna be using this tarot deck. All right, you guys. So actually, before I do your oracle, I know the suspense is killing you. We are gonna pull an angel number first, and I like to pull these sometimes just to see what is following you around. Oh my God, group number 1 with 1111. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. I am awakening. Yes, love that. Okay, so for your oracle, for your Moonology, we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. So we got some fire here in this fiery season. And we have surrender to the divine, full moon. We have the thinking man, number 46. We have journey. We have first chakra archangel Michael. We've got root chakra. We have storm warning number 10, and it was in reverse. Should I keep it that way? I'll keep it that way. We have discontent and boredom number 4. What is your person thinking you think of them? We have hope number 17. We have the waiting game, number 2. I didn't realize I pulled so many cards. We have between worlds, number 3. Co-create, number 40. And fork in the road, number 13. All right, so many cards. Let's make sure we're in frame. We're not, because my camera has a ghost that moves it. I'm so convinced. All right, you guys. What is your person thinking that you think of them? I mean, pretty solid stuff we have here. I mean, I definitely feel like your person believes that you take a spiritual perspective on things, and that is your choice. You are truly awakening to your spirituality and becoming more conscious and aware of everything, including relationships and people's intentions and whatnot. And I think they observe that about you. You know, there is a huge theme of like waiting between worlds, boredom, fork in the road, a journey. So they might feel like you feel like you've been waiting on them for a while now, and you're getting annoyed, bored. I think on one hand, there isn't bad energy here, so it's not like they're looking at you like, oh, they're probably thinking about me and like, oh, I'm so annoyed waiting and stuff. They're noticing that you wait and that you're trying to surrender to the divine. You're trying not to let pride and ego play a role in this connection, but they kind of know just by facts and by rationale that they're taking too long. So I don't know if you're in separation. I don't know if you're at a distance that you can't help. I don't know if it's like this person is just having a tough time admitting their feelings to you and it's been a long time coming. I don't know if this is a twin flame connection. I don't know if this is a divine masculine, divine feminine sort of situation. There's a lot of different things here that could cause this fork in the road and cause this connection to be such a journey. But they realize that it is a journey, that there is a lot of patience that you have in this connection. And they feel like two things. So they have a general sense of what you're thinking, but there's the cause and then there's the effect. And the effect of what you're thinking, it could go either way. They have no fucking clue what could come next. And they suspect that on one hand, you're just gonna be hopeful and surrender and continue to be this patient, gallant, gorgeous person, right? And then on the other hand, you could explode on them with storm warning in reverse and a fiery climax approaches and just be like, listen, bitch, I ain't waiting for you no more. Fuck this, fuck that, blah, 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 blah. And it could go either way, because either way is a possibility here. And if you chose the second way, it's kind of deserving and they kind of know that. They think you look at them as someone who is hesitating, someone who's constantly thinking on something, someone who is someone you've been trying to be with or trying to be hopeful that you guys will have some sort of moment for far too long. Let's look at your tarot. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. So as you guys know, I don't really like layering cards. I'm gonna just leave it here. I know you probably can't see the caption, but I'll make sure to highlight what card it is, because I hate like covering cards. We have the Queen of Wands to start. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys might literally be a fire sign or have some sort of fire in your chart, and this amount of patience that you've had in this connection is way out of character. I mean, they are a slow-moving creature with the King of Pentacles here. And that is a natural remedy to how they conduct things in their life. But you've almost had to compromise and sacrifice your own choices and options and well-being for the sake of them. Here's the thing though, you know, in case you were wondering whether or not they were conscious of the effort you put in, it seems like they are. So then you kind of have to ask yourself, which is like a separate conversation, not really my opinion, But then you gotta have to ask yourself, you know, if they're aware that you're waiting and that you're putting in all this effort and you're being patient and this isn't necessarily who you are, you're someone who's really gorgeous and has a lot of options and you could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're waiting on their ass. Not that it's a negative thing. For some of you, it could be turning into a negative thing. For others of you, it could be worth it. You know, you never know what the situation is. But, if they recognize that, it's like one thing to be clueless, you know, and it's almost kind of excusable. But then on the other hand, this person is very aware that that's what you're thinking, that you're getting annoyed, that you have been like through the thick of it with this person and you're waiting for your like much deserved reward in being with them and reconciling and coming together in this union. If they know that and they're not doing anything about it, again, you guys, it's going to depend on your situation. Some of your people can't do anything about it. I mean, I'm hearing military, I'm hearing job, I'm hearing distance, I'm hearing things that are a little out of your guys' control, and it's a more in the control of the divine. But for others of you, this person can help it, or they could work a little harder or try a little more to help it, and they're still not doing anything about it. I mean, they recognize your worth, they know that you could have anybody, but yet they're allowing you to waste your time and energy on a bunch of sweet nothings and roads that don't seem to be leading to anywhere. Other than another fork in the road, other than another long, exasperous journey. So it's definitely, I'm just laying out the cards. But for you, and you know, I can only try and be as spot on as I can because there's thousands of you, the situation is going to differentiate in how it resonates for you. For some of you, group number one, it's going to be that you are awakening and understanding that you're between worlds here, that you are trying to co-create with someone who is not a leopard like you are, like they are an owl. And although that's very interesting and cool and it's different and they're a different species and speed and tempo, it's like not working. And then for others of you, it's like, at what point does this work? At what point do they recognize that you try so hard in every aspect of the connection? I mean, I'm talking spiritually and mentally, like you have the hope, you have the light, you are trying not to create a storm out of this, you're trying to create a solid foundation of the first chakra. So going back to the tarot, we have that 10 of Cups in reverse. And the 10 of Cups in reverse is like sad. It's like it's what could have been or what could be, but is not. That 10 of Cups is what we want to see. We want to see this in the upright. We want to see this beautiful family and their babies and their picnic, loving each other and, you know, having a gorgeous union and having a happily ever after. That's what you yearn for and that's what you want. And what's standing in between you and them, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the 10 is the 10 of Cups in reverse. It's discontentment, it's boredom, it's sadness, it's distance, it's, you know? And then we have strength here. And it's like, then again, you are resilient, group number one. And then once again, you are patient. And it's like, you're trying really hard. And the reason I'm saying you're trying hard is because it's outside of you as this person who is fiery in nature, is someone who deserves excitement, is someone who is needs more attention. Like, it's not fair, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's like you really are the slayer of dragons, like the Queen of Wands slays. And you want stability and you want love. At the end of the day, what you want is this person, you want to be happy with them. And they know that. They think that you think that of them. Now, whether that's true or not is like a whole other mind fuck for me. But they think that you think that they're taking their sweet time, that they're hesitating, and that you've been waiting on them for a while, and that you've been really trying to be patient and strong to not let your pride get in the way of the situation, to not let ego overrule with your emotions. And you've stayed in this very loving Empress energy, this very attracting energy, and it's for the hope of the big picture, which is the Ten of Cups. It's for the hope that you guys could somehow co-create, you guys could somehow have a family, you guys could somehow have a beautiful union together. It's like you have this hope, you have this like this light in you, and you're not receiving anything in return, or they think you think you're not receiving anything in return. Another thing that they think you think is that you just have, forget all of the logistical aspects. Another thing they think is you just have so much love for them that you're willing to wait and to endure this journey. Now, whether that's true or not, that's could be an egotistical way of them thinking about themselves, like, oh, group number one like loves me so much that they're willing to wait for me. Or it could be, you know, that they are like, wow, group number one loves me so much, they're like really willing to wait for me. You know, it's like it could be either one. Different tones, you get the picture. But the point is, they recognize, they think you love them. They think you really love them. They think that you must love them, that you must be very attracted to them. You must really want them to be fucking with them. You must really care. You must really be generous. They think that you must be thinking all these things. They're also thinking that you think that they're very stable, that they have a lot going for them, that they're wealthy, that, now whether that's true or not, I don't know, but they recognize it, whether it's an ego boost or not, I don't know. It's hard to dissect what is and what isn't. I'm just gonna try and from now on just be a little more plain. But the point is, they think you think that they have something worth all of this trouble. Like they are stable and they have this solid foundation with the first chakra, that they're rooted, that they are wealthy, that they are consistent and loyal. And maybe they think that's what you want or what you're hanging on to and why you choose to wait for them. Now that could be true. All those things could be true. Or they could just be like, group number one thinks that I'm this way, but I'm not. You know, it's gonna depend. There's a huge imagery here of animals. So I don't know if you guys have cats or dogs, or you want cats and dogs together, but there's that beautiful imagery there. But I definitely sense frustration, and I think so does this person. I mean, they really feel like I said, there is the cause and then there's the effect. And the effect is that this could go one of two ways. You could explode on them and cuss them out, almost even rightfully so. Pack your bags and go. And then on the other hand, it could be that they, you know, close up this distance somehow, or somehow come to a recognition that you've been trying really hard and that you've been working really hard, and, you know, all of that stuff. So this is very interesting. Going back to your angel card, we have the universe has arranged people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. So this could be positive or negative. We do have two major arcana here, and it's very significant. Positive in that, you know, maybe this is a very divine and destined relationship, and there are certain trials and tribulations that you have to go through in order to fully awaken to, you know, yourself, the healing that needs to be done, and then the union that you could have together. And then on the second hand, this could be a situation in which this person comes into your life to show you that what you do deserve, that you deserve more. So it's, you know, it's really gonna depend, group number one. What I'm curious about is what this person thinks you think of them sexually. All right, so that is in the extended, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. I love you, I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated, and I will see you guys in the extension if you guys want, which is down below. In the meantime, stay safe and stay healthy, and I love you. Hello, group number 2, welcome. If you chose the clear quartz, this is for you. All right, so we are gonna be talking about what your person thinks you think of them, and you will have the option to extend. The extension is going to be, what do they think of you? It's gonna be that simple. I was gonna do a different extension, but it just didn't seem like it was gonna work out. So we're gonna do that. All right, you guys, so let's get into it. I have already pre-shuffled your oracle, and then we will do your tarot. Let's start with your moonology. We have expect a powerful change, new moon eclipse. We have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. We have angel of strength, angel of balance, the thinking woman. We have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, transformation, harmony. There's lots of greens here. So you might have a green aura, or they might have like a green aura that's kind of being represented here. Number 14, patience. Number 8, positive movement forward. Number 14 again, truth be told. Number 22, blessed. And number 49, observer. All right, I also want to pull an angel number for you guys. It might be following you around. We have 444. I am protected. Trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at this present moment. That is so gorgeous. Okay, 444. Group number 2. All right, so what does your person think you think of them? I definitely feel like your person thinks that you truly love them, that this is really love, and that you've been very patient, that you are trying to give balance to the connection and the situation. You know, maybe they feel like if they scratch your back, you scratch their back, you always have their back, they always have your back. There's a beautiful harmony here of reciprocation. I feel like this person thinks that you think you're, I think they think that you think that they're very strong, that they, you know, have your back, that this is a very blessed connection. I think you think, oh my God, okay, who cares what I think? I think that they think that you think that they give you a lot of harmony, and that they're very patient with you, and that this is gonna move forward in a really blessed and beautiful way. I think they think you think that they are very observant of you, or very observant in general. They notice when you're thinking. They just seem to have a lot of patience in general with you. There's a huge theme here of transformation, that there's this powerful change coming, this very blessed change. And it's because of the divineness of this connection. It's because of the harmony. It's because of the patience. This has been like a rooted flower in the ground that is finally blossoming and growing. And there's this beautiful positive movement forward, this acceleration. We have that number 8 that I can't take my eyes off of. So we are in the 8th month of the year. 8/8 is the Lion's Gate portal. That might be something that is significant to you. I feel like you think they're transforming, that you're noticing some changes with them in a really positive way, that there is a lot of love in the connection that they're giving to you, that they are meditating or they're becoming more spiritual in some sense, that they are helping transform the connection. Let's pull your tarot. Let's see what else. We have the 10 of Cups. So it's probably going to be cut off, and I don't want to like overlap the cards, but we have the 10 of Cups here. Wow, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This is like a full-on relationship I'm seeing. You guys could be like in a relationship together, or very just together. Like you guys could even be married or be getting married or have kids together. Or that could be like in the cards or in the plan, you know what I'm saying? I mean, 444, it's like a very protected, beautiful, harmonious union you have here. Definitely different energy than group number 1 for sure. So, I mean, and we don't just get these cards like every day, like 10 and 10, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I think they think you know, are happy, and that you're in this just as much as they are, that they're in this just as much as you are. They think that you think that they love you, which is true, and you love them, and they think you think they are your soulmate, and maybe you've told them that. They agree. I mean, anything that you think of them, they think of you. It's like there's a definite matching quality to the energy here, truth be told. And there's a very blessed connection. With the 3 of Pentacles, I do think you guys are partners. You work together. They might think you think that they're a good partner, that maybe you guys are going to create a business together, and they're excited for that, that's what you want to do with them. With the Ace of Cups, they feel like you are bringing in even more love to the connection, or maybe you guys are creating something. It could be the birth of a baby or something, but there's even more love coming to the connection, it seems like. With 4 of Wands, it is this destiny, like maybe you guys are supposed to celebrate, get married, get together, have this beautiful union, and they think that you are excited for that, or you know that they're excited for that, that you guys are on board, you're on the same page about those things. I mean, it's almost too beautiful. I do think that this didn't come easy though. I do think that you guys had to really work for your connection with each other. And I think they think you think God. It's like whatever you guys are thinking, they're thinking as well, I guess, is that energy. You guys seem to think this is a very beautiful, happy ever after, that you guys are gonna have a huge family together, and you think they think that, and they do think that you think that. I cannot, I'm like confusing myself. They definitely think you really want a family, and they want one too, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And they think you want a house, and they want one too. And they know that you're excited for the same things that they're excited for. And maybe you guys are even gonna start a business together. Maybe you guys have animals together already, like a cat I'm seeing, or a dog. They know that this is a connection that required a lot of patience, a lot of observation, a lot of meditation and contemplation. It wasn't always this way. Maybe you were hesitant. Maybe they think that you were hesitant at first and weren't sure about them, or weren't sure about being in this connection with them, because they do see you someone who's very intuitive, and they do see you someone who's very connected to the angels, and someone who is very protected as well. They might even have seen evidence of this. And they know that to give your heart up is a big, big deal, and maybe it took you a while to finally do that to them, but do that for them, but now they feel very blessed. They are really enjoying this balance. They're really admiring your strength. And I think in return, they think that you notice their strength, and you notice that they've been very balanced, and you know that they've been opening up their heart to you. So, you know, it's a huge, it's like, you know, what's interesting about this is they know that you watch tarot. They know you're interested in this kind of stuff. So they know that you already know what they're thinking. And what they're thinking is what they're thinking of you, or what they're thinking you think of them, is a mirror of what you think of them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Do I know what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say is you guys are on the same page, group number 2. You definitely are soulmates, and I think you definitely are being very patient, whether you're together right now or trying to be together, or you're together and you're trying to move to another upper echelon of something within the connection. They just really believe that you guys are a good duo, and that you know that they know that they know that you know that. Seems to be the energy. But I think they also know that, or they think what you think of them is someone who maybe in the past they were the ones thinking, they were the ones hesitating, they were the ones contemplating, they were the ones observing, that they weren't giving themselves to you the way that they should have, or that this didn't move at the pace that it could have because of their faults and the things that they did or the things they didn't do, if that makes sense. So they're noticing, you know, maybe even the past now, and just how things are starting to harmonize and transform in the future. And they're noticing that whatever you're thinking, it's like you guys really are on the same wavelength. You're on the same page about a lot of the same stuff. Woo, tongue twisters, my gosh. Okay, group number 2. So what your person is thinking that you're thinking of them is basically what they're thinking of you, and that's what we are thinking here. All right, group number 2. So we're going to be talking about what they think of you, and we're going to make it an 18+. That is going to be linked down below if you're interested in it. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you, and I will see you guys in the extended, which is linked down below. Hello, group number 3. Welcome. How are ya? So if you chose this beautiful raw agate, this is for you. We are going to be talking about what your person thinks you're thinking about them. And you will have the option to extend. The extension is basically going to be an 18+, and we're just going to talk about what they think of you. So without the risk of getting confused, let's get into it. I'm going to start with your angel numbers. We have already done your oracle. I haven't done your tarot, but I hope everyone is doing well. Group number 3. All right, so angel number for group number 3. Angel number for group number 3. Ooh, I love this number. We have 888. I am abundant, and tomorrow is the 88 Lions Gate portal. So manifest 888. As you focus on all the wondrous things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. Love that. Love it. Okay, so let's get into your oracle. Let's start with your moonology. We have faith in your dreams. Your commitment is being tested. Believe in the impossible. We have angel of love. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Man holding a heart. Door to romance. Triumphant success. Rejoice in celebration. We have 33, 3. Maybe you guys are seeing threes a lot. We have number 2, intuition. We have exchanging gifts, number 27. No place like home, number 50. And yin, number 2. All right, let's make sure we are not crooked. Cool. Okay, group number 3. So what does your person think that they think about you, right? That's the question. What does your person think you think about them? Okay, I'm going crazy. So, group number 3, what does your person think you think of them? I mean, just based off the oracle, I definitely think that they believe you love them, that you know that they love you back, that there is a nice, beautiful romance here. I think they also see you as someone who looks at this connection from a spiritual perspective. Like maybe they don't know you watch tarot, maybe they do, but to some extent, I think they understand that you view the connection as intuitively as you can. You are trying to have faith, especially if you're in separation or in some sort of distance with this person. I think they know that you are trying to keep the faith and believe in the impossible, or what seems to be impossible. And it's like you kind of know that there's going to be trials and tribulations, you know your commitment's going to be tested, all of that stuff. So they might see you as someone who thinks in that way in terms of them and the connection. You might have vocalized this to them as well with the 5th chakra Archangel Gabriel. So like you might literally have told them like, you're my soulmate and this is divine and we're twin flames and like all that stuff. And so they probably know that like consciously. But I think they also believe you feel like they are your home, or that being with them is home to you. Again, maybe you've also vocalized this to them. I think they also believe that you feel like although this can be tough sometimes, although there might be separation or distance or life getting in the way, you believe that this will rejoice into a triumphant success, that you guys will be together, everything will be good, everything will be fine. So you have that like keep the faith mentality, and this person sees that about you and they view that, and they know that you view that about them. I think this person also thinks that you know that they love you back is a huge energy, that they are probably the yang to your yin, or yin to your yang, that you guys really are very connected, and there probably is a very telepathic streamline of communication here, and you guys probably can feel each other and hear each other, and you kind of know when something is going on or something is wrong in some sort of way. I feel like they also think that you think they are some sort of gift to you, that you guys were supposed to meet, that they are like, you know, your salvation or your home. And I think they feel the same way about you. I think that's something that they would love to like communicate more or better to you. Let's see what else. I'm gonna pull from the tarot and get some more information. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. So wherever you're at in the connection right now, whether you guys are officially together or not, or you've known each other for a long time, or you just met, I feel like this person thinks that you are thinking about the connection in terms of building like a solid foundation, earning each other's trust, exchanging gifts, trying to build something that is stable so that you guys can progress forward, so that you can create something together, so that this can lead to, you know, celebration and a success. It could be quite literally like you want this to be, you know, lead to home in some sort of way. We have the Six of Pentacles. What do they think you think of them? They think you think of them as a new opportunity as well. They know that you have like, and it's not with bad intention or anything, but just like, for some of you, this might be new, and maybe you are taking it slow with them. Maybe like you do have faith this connection will work out. You know, like I'm kind of getting the energy that this person might be more into you and maybe than you are into them. I think you guys are getting there. I think you'll get there with this person. I don't think it's like one of those situations where it's like you do not like this person. I don't think it's like that, although, you know, maybe it could be. But I think what they're thinking is that you know that they're more into you than you are into them. And again, this could be just an illusion, and this could be their way of thinking, but it could be that they really do really love you and have a big heart on their sleeve for you. And with your commitments being tested, maybe it's more like you are kind of slow to warm and you're not sure if you want to go down this road, or you're still getting to know this person and you're taking your time with it and following your intuition. And like there's a lot of things that are falling into place in a really good way, but at the same time you don't want to rush into anything because maybe you've gotten hurt in your past. You want to build that solid foundation. So this person is like thinking, oh God, like does she or he think I'm a sucker? Like I'm just so in love with them, and like they're just kind of thinking about it and like trying to take things, you know, in a better, more mature adult direction. And I'm just like, heart on my sleeve, here we go, let's do this. So they're thinking that you think that they are a little like rushing into it a little bit. And it's a little embarrassing to them, but they can't help it. They just really, really already like you so much and love you, if not like, and they want to give to you and they want to give to this connection, and they're already like so invested in it, and they love talking to you, and so they kind of wonder like, oh my God, am I giving too much? Am I being a fool? Am I going to get my heart broken? Like that's in the back of their mind sometimes, but at the same time, they think that you're so worth it. They think you're kind of like this angel. We have exchanging of gifts here, and we have the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, which shows me that like, you know, maybe this person really does want to give you gifts, or maybe they're a very thoughtful person. They are a gift giver, and that's kind of their love language, and they'll give you flowers or little cards, or they'll think of you and see something and give that to you, and they're like, maybe I'm being too much or doing too much, and maybe group number 3 thinks I'm too overzealous or over the top, or, you know, I definitely think this person's very romantic. They could be like an old kind of romantic soul at heart, and they don't, you know, they don't tread lightly. They're not inconspicuous. They are very abundant and clear about their intentions. And maybe you guys are a little more reserved, a little more to yourself about it. And there's this like really cool quote, and it's like, just because someone doesn't show love the same way you do doesn't mean that it's not there. So I definitely think you guys have feelings for this person back. I just think you guys are different in how you express yourself. And I think some of you, you know, are totally with this person, no big deal. And then I think others of you might be just kind of slow to warm. You're trying not to get hurt. You know, you don't, like, you guys might have a past where you've gotten hurt before, and you just don't want to go down that road and whatnot. But I definitely feel like this person is just very excited to go down this road, and if they had it their way, they'd be giving you their cup like right now. And I think maybe they are verbal about it. Maybe they're a little too verbal about it. They're like, let's do this, let's do that. I really like you. Like, do you like me? And it's like that kind of thing. So maybe the 5th chakra is coming up because they're like thinking that, oh my God, does he or she think I talk too much about my feelings, or this or that? It's interesting. And again, this doesn't even have to be true. Like, it could just be their impression. They're a little embarrassed about themselves and their feelings, that they might think they're overdoing it when really they're doing just enough, you know, just fine is kind of the energy. Sorry, we got crooked. But yeah, I definitely think that this person wants to, for some of you with Six of Cups, there is distance. Like maybe there's nostalgia as well and you miss each other. And for that, this person really wants to close up that gap. They really want to see you. They really want to, they feel like you are their home. They want to rejoice in celebration. They want a triumphant success. They want to tell you that they love you. They want to express themselves. They want to exchange gifts. You know, it's like a whole thing that this person has planned and wants to do, but maybe they're just unsure about how to get there necessarily, is kind of the vibe. I'm not really getting any clear cards. We have the Lovers, and then I guess we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there is some sort of, for some of you in separation, there is some sort of commitment here that's being tested. There's something very divine about the connection. Maybe it's a necessary separation. I would manifest the reconciliation with the Lionsgate portal. But yeah, this person feels like you think you have a choice to make about them with the Lovers, and with the Wheel of Fortune, that choice is going to determine your future, whether or not you guys do come together or you don't. So what they're thinking, you're thinking, is that you kind of, like, the ball's in your court. You kind of have a decision to make about them, about the connection, and they're kind of handing you their power and letting you make that decision because they're just really unsure and kind of not that confident about their role here. And it could be because they are so overzealous that they are a little embarrassed, so they're not really seeing themselves clearly. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Some of you might have a cat. I have a dog. Hello. Hello, my Jackson. All right, you guys, group number 3. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I hope it resonated. I'm gonna extend this. The extension is going to be an 18+ on what they think about you, plain and simple. That is linked down below if you guys are interested in it. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys at the extended.